Hey everybody, WooFDriver coming at you live once again. We're on the trail. I'm going to turn the camera around and here we go. Right now we're at the 5-mile marker on the Virginia Capitol Trail. Princess did about a mile and she wanted to go up into her bed. It's a little warm out here, so a mile in normal conditions is like for her probably 2 miles with the heat. When I say the heat, it's probably in the 60s, and it's a little warm for this time of year. We did go south. We're south of Richmond right now. We're out of Baltimore, Maryland, so we're about 3.5 hours to 4 hours south of where we normally, our home base, I should say. So we do go all over the East Coast. If you comment, I'll give you a shout out. I think, Paul, you've been on here a couple times. Shout out to you. Paul's up in Massachusetts watching us. Zorro's taking a breather. He's laying down, as you see. And Chase, they were just watered. Chase is ready to go. He's always ready to go. And the Jagster is ready to go, too. Jagster's ready for anything. So we put Princess down, and we're going to try to get another half mile to mile out of her. Just, it keeps her, the fluidity of her joints going, and it helps her aging ailments, arthritis and that kind of stuff. But she's always ready to do something, and sometimes her that's what keeps her going, her spunk. So if you have any questions, love to hear from you. In case you don't know who I am, I call myself the WooFDriver. Traditionally, people that run sleds are called dog drivers, that mush sleds. And I'm doing this recreationally, so I'm the WooFDriver. I've got all Huskies except for Zorro. The one that looks most like a Husky right here is actually part Malamute. And Chase is the one with brown eyes. All of the rest have blue eyes. We run all over the East Coast of the United States. Now, I don't just do this. We run them off leash. There's a couple farms that we go to. And when I say we, I've got a team that works with me. So this is a full-time job, if you will. Labor of love, for lack of a better description. So Princess, you see that her bed in the back, it's a specially made bed for this purpose, or seat, if you will. She can get harnessed in there. This trail runs alongside of a road, so the road's pretty populated, but the trail is nice because it's paved, it's wide, there's some bike riders, there's always access. Sometimes we'll go into pretty deep parts of the woods, pretty remote areas, where we don't always have access. So we use satellite communicators to communicate with our other members of our team that are out in the field, like Chris. He's the guy who organizes all this, usually plans the trail out, knows where we're at, tracks us through our phone when we have reception. When we don't, switches over to the satellite and tracks us. And if he sees us stop for a while, he'll communicate to us, hey, are you guys okay? Now, usually we're just stopping to take a break, do some filming, whatever, but we do have mechanical problems sometimes. The dogs are really, really resilient. They don't usually have any issues. Princess, because of her age, is the one who will get tired. Sometimes Jag gets a little cranky, and sometimes we're going a little too slow for him, so he'll be like, I don't know if I want to do this. But when we start kicking in gear, he's like, okay, like the speed. If you got any questions, I'm out on the internet at woofdriver.com, WOOF driver.com. This is a whole ecosystem, if for lack of a better description. Got trucks especially made to do what I do, specialized dog limo truck, if you've seen it, and it's 6-wheel excursion. That's, if you go back on this channel you're on, you'll see some live videos of it, specially built for what we do, for with the dogs, to the equipment we carry, etc. As well as I've got another vehicle I use for the dogs when we do our local trips, where I talk about going to the farms where we free range off leash run. I use a specialized van for that. That was not custom built, but it was custom modified for everything we're doing. And I ride the dogs sometimes on a motorcycle I have, and other cool vehicles. So we're always doing something neat and fun, very adventurous. And you can always find me here on the WooFDriver Live channel. There's a lot of WooFDriver channels on Facebook. Husky Life is a WooFDriver channel, and you can always catch up with us. And from trails and tales of the past to what we're doing today, modern day running. I've been doing this for about 25 years in all kinds of wild stuff with all kinds of Huskies. So kind of call myself the Husky expert. If you got a Husky and you need got some questions, I can give you probably some pretty solid advice. So don't forget to join our group, WooFDriver Husky Overload, or just contact me directly. Once again, I am the WooFDriver. If you watched from the beginning of the video, the hat I'm wearing, a specialized hat, well, it's a kind of a batter's helmet to hold the different cameras that I wear, because I do film this in 360, sometimes 3D, all different ways. See, Princess is getting some love from Jim there. Jim's my co-pilot. And you get unbelievable views. Views from the dog cart when we see wild animals, like we've seen black bear before, porcupine, whatever. We try to capture them on film, and the dogs get real excited, and it's usually just, it stokes them. So we achieve some high speeds then. Once again, I am the WooFDriver. I'm going to sign off. Hope to give you a trail update. If we have Kanye activity, we'll be out here we've been out here for an hour and 26 minutes, probably be out here another hour, 2 hours or so. Sometimes, depending on the conditions, we can run all day. We'll do 6-7 hour runs. Thanks, folks, for tuning in. This is WooFDriver again. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.